Back in the friendly confines of Laval Stadium, we're ready to go another 100 yards with Stony Brook head coach Chuck Priore. We're sponsored this week by Jamba Juice. Another one-score loss this weekend at home, 20-14, the final against New Hampshire. I'll leave this one pretty open-ended for you. What do you think went wrong this weekend?
I appreciate that one. I don't like coming back to back here, but interesting evening. I'd say we probably didn't perform the overall game the way we would have liked to. I'm sure people on the outside maybe didn't understand how good New Hampshire was. They're 3-0 in the league after they beat us. They're a good football team. They play real good, sound football. I thought we played well at times. Didn't get the big plays that we needed to, and we didn't win the fourth quarter, and that's probably the most disappointing thing, not only on the scoreboard, but they held the ball for 12 minutes. We only had it for 3 minutes, and that was a breakdown of each part, not just one part.
They're a team that gives up fewer than 17 points per game this season. Was there a point in this game this past week where you said to yourself, man, this is a really good defense. Our offense might have some struggles to move that ball?
You know, I think it's interesting. They're a very sound defense, and they do things well and play well together. I thought we, moved the ball pretty well through 3 quarters. There just wasn't enough points on the scoreboard, in my opinion. If you take our 3-quarter stats and just did the same in the fourth quarter, we'd have 500 yards. So I think we moved the ball. We didn't execute the big plays, and I mean, that really hurt us at the end of the day.
The team now gets a while to rest as you go into the bye week before heading to Villanova. That game not until October 26th. Would you consider this a well-timed bye week considering the results and considering a couple of players on the team that are banged up?
I hate the result because I like going into this with a little fresher mind. But we gathered yesterday and we talked as a team on what we needed to do to get better. And the first thing we need to do is beat our opponent this week, which is BYE. And that's 100% accurate. The 5 teams in the CA that have come off bye so far are 0-5. Part of the reason is, and prior to us changing what we did 3 years ago, we're 3-0 the last 3 years, is we change what we did, we do the same. We don't change. The only thing we'll do is next Saturday when we play a game, they have off. After that, we stay the same. Routine is important in this sport, and keeping kids football ready is important. Yes, though, we can rest some kids in practice, which we will do. We'll eliminate some things we do in practice from a contact standpoint to get us a little rest, but we got to stay the same and just progress.
The team now 1-2 in conference play. Still plenty of bright spots over the last 2 weeks. We'll spotlight on offense. Tyson Lawton, back-to-back 100-yard rushing games. Gene Constant has a touchdown in 5 straight games. How important have those 2 guys been to the offensive unit?
Yeah, I think, Gene's contributions have been tremendous, both as an offensive player on special teams. We almost had that one out down to the 5-yard line. I didn't see what had happened, so I was the one caught off guard when it was going back. But yeah, he's a terrific player, and he's really let it in. Ty is still not healthy, so I'm really looking forward to him being healthy. He didn't practice last week either, so he's practiced. He was out for 3 weeks in preseason and was out 3 weeks. He's practiced about 10 days in the last 2 months. He's been giving us on Saturdays, which is positive.
Listen, I know you're not going to make any excuses for players that didn't play, but concern at all for the guys that are banged up and then some guys that got injured this past week against New Hampshire?
Yeah, I mean, you got to play with the guys you have. Not having Sam Kamara in the lineup the last 2 weeks, it's been a little bit of a hit for our defense. He's a first-team All-League player, and you lose a great one. But to be honest with you, Odin Gilzine has come in and has played really well. So I like that part about our team. We've gotten guys injured, but we've had guys step to the plate on every side. Isaiah White hasn't played in 2 straight games, and the other guys have stepped to the plates. And the injured receivers are back now. We're going to be healthier a week from this Saturday, so that's going to be a great thing.
The Seawolves now 4-3 overall. They'll get back to it on October 26th on the road at Villanova. They rest this week with head coach Chuck Priore. Thank you for the time.
Look forward to it.